How you going, guys? Just a bit more of an update. I'm still working on these back guards. I haven't done a lot over the last couple of weeks, mainly because there was some motorsport that went on all last week called Bathurst, or last weekend anyway. Then, well, most of the end of last week too. So I haven't really been back out here for a couple of weeks. Really done a little bit the weekend before, but busy with other things as well. So back out here again, just trying to get these back guards smoothed off. Not coming up too bad. I've still got a little bit of. I'm pretty happy to where I've sort of got the sanded down enough, I think now. Except I need to put a little bit more filler in a few wee spots where I just haven't, where it's sanded down, but still left a bit of a hollow. It's not too bad down through here. There's a couple little spots now too through here. There's a wee bit of filler in here. That's mainly because I didn't have the tools to get that panel shape 100% perfect. So it's a little bit thick here, but at the end of the day, like, it's still not, seriously thick. Like it wouldn't be. It might be 1/4 of an inch thick, probably just in the thickest spot through here. But the rest of it's it's very minimal. Like it's probably a couple of mil tops in most places. These guards were pretty wavy, like, just from the years of abuse, and then plus me welding these back guards back in. But like, it's not seriously thick or anything stupid. And the same through here, like, it was quite humpy and hollow through here after these guards been bent and twisted over the years, and then I've pushed them back in to try and flatten the back out again. And I need a little bit more filler in here where I've welded that panel in. Like, that's still a little bit high, that spot there, so I might have to just run over there with the sanding disc on the grinder or something, just to take a little bit of height of that, because I've tried to give it a tap with a hammer, but it won't move too much. So yeah, probably a little grind with the sanding disc on a grinder, and then just maybe a little, just another skim of filler over top, just to help blend it back out. Now if I keep this door closed so it's reasonably flush, I'm going to have to build this out a little bit here too, because just obviously with this being crushed in, it just hasn't quite got that step in it, like the door has. But that's going to be a little bit thick there too, but it's not going to matter too much. As I said before, like, it's not going to be a show car, but it's going to be a good solid road car. Take for a cruise, and I'll throw up in the odd car show around here or something like that. Like, it's not going to be showroom quality, like super, well, not showroom quality, but like super high end show car or anything like that. I haven't got the money for that. If I was going to do that, you probably would have cut the whole back quarters off, or whole back guards off, and try to fit better ones on there or something like that. I probably would have picked just about every panel off and got it right into every sort of nook and cranny, like you see some of them do, and spends hundreds of thousands of dollars, unpicking every panel and getting right in behind everything and cleaning it all up perfect. So no, but it'll be a good road car, and it's going to be always in a shed when it's not on the road, so it's not as though it's going to get wet and rot out real quick. So that guard I'm getting pretty happy with. As I said, there's a couple of little spots just need a little bit more filler, just to fill in where it's just not 100% yet. Getting that back piece where this had been crunched in way back, and I straightened it out. Like, I had picked that inside panel off, I think I told you, and I'd straightened that out, reasonably well. That's coming up all right now. I'll move on to the boot lid after I've done these, just to try and get that back end sorted, and then I'll move forward. Again, with this side, now with this petrol filler cap being here, like, it's a wee bit more humpy and hollow in here. So it's going to end up a wee bit thicker in here, just to try and get that to sit flat and nice, because that's sort of holding the shape, and it's sort of, I don't know if it's a wee bit twisted or what, but like, it's holding a bit more hump and hollow in there. But yeah, again, like there's a bit of a high spot, so I've sort of had to stop sort of sanding through there. Again, I might come along with a hammer and just knock that down a little bit so I can maybe get a little bit more height off some of this, and then just put a little bit of filler over top. But it's coming along. The bottom of the back guard's pretty much done. Like I've got a little bit of filler in here I've got to sand off, just, you know, where there was little spots, you know, just hadn't, where I sanded it out flat and it missed. It was a little bit low in spots. So it's coming along. So we're not far away from getting these back guards back to sort of getting, you know, 3 or 4 coats of primer, you know, sort of good high build primer on, and then start blocking them out, and hopefully, you know, not needing really any sort of more sort of major bits and pieces, if you know what I mean. Like hopefully you can block 99% of it out, and maybe a wee bit of spot party or something somewhere before the final prime. But no, we're looking all right here, coming along. So that's what I've been up to. So I'll keep sanding and see if I can get a bit more off this back guard, and I'm going to put a little bit more filler on just to tidy up the pieces where it's a little bit low still. Alrighty guys, catch you later.